Hey guys, I wanted to show soul groups how to do the soul readings and wisdom clearing with the help of tarot channeling. So I've taken a couple of spreads to help take the wisdom from the soul lessons of past lifetimes and apply it to find our soul purpose by connecting to the past life that we had. The wisdom clearing is the process of applying the soul lessons and the wisdom from the soul progress towards achieving the final goal of the soul's incarnation. So I've taken a couple of spreads for that to explain more about the life's purpose and the soul mission that we need to follow, and this will happen only when we apply the wisdom from the soul lessons we have. So I've taken a couple of soul readings for two categories. The first category, I've got Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles shows that this person is a successful guy with business, and as shown by the King of Pentacles, this is very earthly, so he'll be either supporting an organization or having his own business. Looks like a masculine energy, and he puts in a lot of effort, hard work shown by the Eight of Pentacles. Now this is only the first part of the observation as to what we can learn from these lifetimes. These are not the current lifetimes readings. These are the soul readings, which is the copy of the soul's several past lifetimes that it had undergone in the previous incarnations. So the soul, if you apply the soul wisdom or the soul progress into the with the help of the lessons that we have learned from the past, that only will get converted into the wisdom of finding more about ourselves and find our true purpose in life. That is the basic objective of these readings. And apart from that, I was getting the Six of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles is a card that shows this particular person's inclination towards old age spirituality, which could be the spirituality that we see from Asian countries like Tibet, Cambodia or Thailand. He has an inclination in the past towards spiritual lessons and spiritual learnings. It could be that he might be attracted towards yoga or meditation, or even new methods like Reiki, acupuncture, or any of these energy healing techniques. So the key is to balance between your life lessons and the soul experience that the soul has undergone. So this could be quite karmic in nature also, because this King of Pentacles shows that he was successfully leading a tribe or a clan, and he has put in a lot of effort to build whatever business or career that he had in his previous lifetimes. Now when it comes to this lifetime, you need to balance this old age spirituality or whatever spiritual inclination towards learning or trying out different things in life, which could become his life purpose tomorrow. Because right now you are only seeing one half of the soul, the other half could lead you to new possibilities. So the key here is, instead of repeating what he has done during his past lifetimes, he might have to open up for better possibilities by embracing spirituality, or by learning spiritual techniques or methods. What the awareness here is that if you chase material prosperity by building businesses or companies or groups, he might not be able to fulfill uh, his soul for what the soul really needs in this lifetime. That is where you can have a temperance, a balance between spiritual inclination by trying to find out what his soul wants. It could be the indications could come from your childhood interests or hobbies. You might be drawn towards a certain thing like, say, energy healing or Reiki, or it could be just yoga or meditation. So whatever that hobby or passion you have in life, you need to find that out, and you need to try doing something that gives you wish fulfillment or satisfaction for the soul. If you continue keeping on building this empire or businesses, it might not fetch you what you require to want the soul to have during this life. So you, instead of focusing on pure material things in life, you can balance it with spirituality shown by the Six of Pentacles card. And if you put love into this aim of building something that you want to do in life, that will bring far-fetching results and give your soul wish fulfillment and satisfaction by doing those things that you always wanted to do or you love to do. Now these could be only channeling is only to help you find a favorable path. Channeling only tells you the best possible outcome that you can choose in life, but the final person who really knows the truth is yourself, because you need to connect to your own hobbies or ambitions that you have in life from childhood days or in your dreams. That will only help you lead towards what you really want to do in life. And if you start doing something that you love to do it or you always want to do it, that might bring much soul progress in your life. So when the soul goes through different loops of incarnations, the soul will go through pains and lessons or even transgressions. The purpose of that is the soul experience certain lessons during several lifetimes in order to embody what it really wants to fulfill during a particular lifetime. So always the past life readings will help you convert the wisdom from those lifetimes and by applying it during the current life. So that is how this soul readings and wisdom clearing will work. Now I have taken another set of cards, and this is for people who feel that they are blocked towards love, relationships or intimacy, because I was this card basically has 8 of Wands, communication, Queen of Cups. These are positive cards. Communication and Queen of Cups are positive cards in terms of they might be having some gifts or talents, say in automatic writing or channeling, light language or singing. Communication can be in any forms. Communication can even be in art forms. It could be in writing, it could be in speech, comprehension, it could be singing. Communication could be communicating a light language or communicating comprehension through a language or communicating through automatic writing. These are psychic abilities and gifts that the person might have. But then the other 2 cards I got were Nine of Swords and Fool. Nine of Swords and Fool shows that that there are certain blockages for intimacy or love, which could be the lessons that is being learned or absorbed from the past lifetimes that the person had. Now, if you leverage on the gifts that they might have, they'll be able to build a career in, say, fine arts or creative communication, that will help them build a future by joining an organization which would be doing all these, and to serve people using their gifts or talents. But the issue here is that though we have a full card, we have this Nine of Swords card which is blocking the person's ability to enter into a relationship or a intimate or being intimate in love due to certain past lifetimes. So what happens is that the person would have had difficult past lifetimes where they would have been forced to be intimate with someone, which is the reason why the soul is stopping to listen to others or to get into a relationship. So those are the soul lessons which we actually learn from these readings. So these readings will help you to understand why these patterns are happening in life, so that you can resolve those issues. Suppose there is a trauma that is left in your astral imprint, which had come out of forced intimacy, or you might have been persecuted for loving someone in the past, which we don't know about. So while we take readings of soul groups, these readings indicate that if there are soul lessons that are coming from your different lifetimes that you had, and that applies to the current life situation of yours, then definitely there will be suggestions that comes from these readings which would help you to resolve those past life issues, and we can heal the past issues. We can do the emotional healing of your romantic relationships that had come from the past, because Nine of Swords is total blockages to all relationships, and you might be able to flourish in career, but then you need to be open for love or intimacy from by removing the negative patterns from other lifetimes, so that you can move forward fulfilling your life purpose. Whereas I have taken two readings. The first reading had everything successful, but he had to balance spirituality in order for him to focus on what he loves in life. But the second reading shows that the person is already putting his gifts or abilities of communication by coming into expressing himself or herself, and by being the Queen of Cups. But the person has blockages in relationships. So we need to absolve from those soul lessons that are coming from the past, and try to be open for love and intimacy during this lifetime, because the soul will only gets fulfilled when the soul come to its true embodiment of what the soul wants to do in life, the soul to do in this lifetime. The soul wants to be nurtured, or the soul wants to be in an environment where the soul is feeling loved and nurtured by others, which is shown by the Queen of Cups card. If the Queen of Cups card is able to be in a romantic relationship or be open to intimacy to someone during this lifetime, then the soul will automatically gets the courage or the strength required to pursue the life that the soul wanted to do, which is shown by the Eight of Wands and the Fool card. Because when the Fool card comes and the gifts come by the Eight of Communication along with the Queen of Cups, the only blockage to that is Nine of Swords, which is blockages to love or intimacy, and Fool is the path for jumping into the unknown. So Queen of Cups is the card for being loved and sharing and giving that love to others unconditionally, and Eight of Wands are the true abilities and gifts of that person. So what that shows is that if you want to move into this path of unknown, by eliminating the blockages of love and intimacy, then you need to be open for love and intimacy. And if there are any emotional traumas or issues from any of your past lifetimes that is blocking your current life, then we need to do an emotional healing or a relationship healing. Suppose you had a sexual abuse from past lifetime, not from this childhood. It could be even you seeing a magazine which you are not supposed to see in front of your parents or others, or it could be just hearing or listening to something, even that, or seeing something in TV or cinema. Those are also treated as sexual abuse, because this happens during the childhood ages, and those will leave certain imprints in your astral memory. So the sexual healing or trauma healing can not only be related to your past lifetimes, it could be coming or arising out of your current life or your childhood also. So what we need to do is that, suppose you had a relationship with you know during your childhood years, and that didn't end properly, there might be clauses that we need to do for the relationship, for you to start any other relationship also. Because if that is left unresolved or unclosed, you will not be able to move forward towards accepting love from anybody in your life, which is shown by this Man of Swords and the Fool. But the soul has its lessons already transgressed from its past. When we do the transmigration of the soul lessons, what we need to do is to heal and close the emotional issue with respect to the relationship that you had in the past or this lifetime. And if there are any relationships that are left unresolved or not closed, or that are left unclosed during this life, we need to go and try to call in those relationship patterns with the person you had from your childhood or your younger years, and you need to close that emotionally you need to close that relationship. And then after we close the emotions from the relationship that you had previously, you are ready for a fresh start in your life, and then your blockages for love or intimacy will be resolved, and then you can take the path of the unknown shown by the Fool card, which will result in your Queen of Cups and Eight of Wands, which is your communication card. Queen of Cups is some person who gets nurtured and nurtures others by love, and the Eight of Wands card is the communication card, which are the true gifts of the person. And with the help of these gifts, they'll be able to achieve what the soul wants for this lifetime. It could be joining an organization, in order to serve others using the gifts of communication by, say, being in creative communication field or fine arts. And this could be even singing or doing speeches or writing, or this could be even, suppose if the person has a parallel lifetime with any other souls, which they could do star-seeded mission or other earthly missions by using the gifts and abilities from the past lifetimes. Suppose they want to join a singing group or a choir, then that might help them come out with the gifts and abilities from the past. And the current blockages due to the relationship or the love that they had from the fear of intimacy, that part can be resolved by doing an emotional healing of the relationship they had from the past or from the younger years, and we can do a closure of that particular incident, so that the person can be freely moving towards the future by being open to intimacy or relationships, and use the gifts to serve others in the world. So these two are the examples of how we do soul readings and apply the wisdom from the soul lessons that we had from the past. As the soul needs to continuously have progress and evolve from the past lives or the incarnations that the soul had from the previous lifetimes or our childhood or younger years. And that wisdom is the progress that the soul makes when we move towards a future timeline. Once we apply this wisdom, that is called as wisdom clearing from the soul readings.